Hey guys, it's Mike here, and we are back in the sandbox in Space Agency 2138. Wait, hold on a second. Alright, so I just turned on my Do Not Disturb settings because I am recording right now, as you know. Now, we are going to be doing something really exciting today. We are going to be preparing for the red base, so we are going to colonize red. Where's red? There it is. Beautiful red planet. Red is my favorite color. So this is going to be really awesome. So we are just going to prepare for a base for Red Station. Now I already wrote down what we are going to need to build this base. So this episode we're just going to be sending the resources up there. Oh, and about the Delta 10s, because I'm going to have 2 Delta 10s per planet, one for the space station, one for the base, so the crews can reshuffle all the time. I went ahead and named them off screen. Oh yeah, and I did try out the Delta Plaque, and it was really interesting. Like, it's cool that it can just teleport anywhere, like using a jump gate. Now, I want you to meet the crew. That's going to be the Red Ground Team. Tanya? Mia? Holly? And Sandy. They're going to be the Red base team. But for now, let's get the resources up there. You know, this might actually be a good time to use the shuttle, the Delta Black. Alright, so let me get to my Google Keep note to show you the resources that I'm going to be sending up. So, this is a lot that I'm going to be sending up, but space shuttles are really powerful. They're probably the best crafts in this game. They're like miniature space stations. And of course, they have lots of storage. So it's going to be perfect for the job. So let's do this. So first, let's get the cement in there. Let's see, let's get these on there so we automatically know if it could take it. Now, if I don't seem as energetic today, it's because I'm not. I don't think I slept too well last night. Alright, let's just use the regular. Wait, no, we have to send it to the space station. So I guess we could send all the extras that were on my list. So let me show you that again. So this is all the extra stuff that I have. These are the basics, like the minimum for all these buildings. And the extras are for other things to help the base get up and running. So I guess we could set all this for now. Yeah, like, I just have so many resources that I don't even know what to do with them. I guess all I can do with them is sell them. But I do want to keep the uranium now that I have the Delta Black. So you know what? Let's quickly go ahead and sell some of these. Unfortunately, we can't sell the cement. You know what? Let's just get this to space because... But I think it could use a little more power. Alright, so that's 4 of them. Alright, I guess for now we can send it to Skylab because that's actually how I tested this. I docked it to stop the Skylab because I found it was actually moving slightly. For some reason, I don't know why. But it seems that the space shuttle's all ready. Tanya's ready in there? Okay. You want... Should we bring me along? Nah, I don't think we need to right now. Yeah, and I was kind of stressed because I had so many resources and I didn't want to waste them, but, you know, I guess we could just throw them in the trash, I guess. But hey, I think we're swimming in enough riches
10,
already.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff.
I mean, since I am a bit tired, I guess the good thing is that I'll probably fall asleep like a kitten tonight. Hey, you know how they say, hey, sleep like a baby? I think a better her phrase would be, sleep like a kitten. Because I'm not a parent. But I heard that babies are restless sleepers. But kittens are kittens aren't restless sleepers. Because, like, kittens, they're just playing one moment and then they just fall asleep the next. I used to have a cat. Yeah, she was a great mouser. I miss her. Alright, and it seems that we still have a ton of uranium in the jump drive, but we still have extra. And I do not know for the life of me what that sound even is. If you guys know, could you please let me know in a comment below? Alright, where's red? There's red. Alright, let's go. I want to see this outside. There we go. I think I heard that you could just dock to a spacecraft and then just transfer all the stuff out to any kind of module that you want. There it is. Maybe I should change up these suits, because even though they do allow us to move faster, they do also cause us to collect a lot of more radiation. Does the caretaker send astronauts to the medbay if they collect too much radiation? Because I know they send them to crew modules, as in the stasis tubes. But I'm not sure if they send them to the medbay when high on radiation. If you guys know, please let me know. Because the last time I went on the fandom, I didn't see anything about that. You know what, let me check right now. Yeah, I didn't see anything specific about radiation. So maybe we'll have to experiment with that in a separate sandbox. Maybe I could add that onto fandom. I don't have a fandom account, but I guess I could make one. Alright, let's move them all to the storage container. There we go. That was easy. Alright. Backups. It's been so long ago that I don't know what's going on. Okay, there we go. Let's reduce her radiation a little bit. It seems the radiation only gradually goes down, but as long as it goes down, that's okay. Alright, well, I guess we can go home now. Oh yeah, we need to retract the airlock. I mean, I bet that the Delta 10 will always be better than the Delta Black because, as you know, the Delta 10 has gardens, it has water reclaimers, so it could sustain itself for much longer. I think the astronauts on some of the space stations are definitely going to be needing to get to the med bays because these commando suits provide way less radiation protection, and that's why I put the med bays in there. I mean, Tanya's already gone out of the med bay. Look how much radiation she has. Alright. Alright, so that'll be the first one. Now we get on there to upgrade it. Now let's see what's next on the agenda. Alright, so I guess now we can get the basics onto the space station. There we go. So now all the cargo's loaded, and this time we are going to send Mia. Alright, this could use some upgrades. Maybe we could give it some more power. I don't think we're going to be needing these hawks anymore. So let's sell them. Thank you for serving us. We hope that some other space agency will use you well. Because we do need the space. Yeah, that's not going to be enough. Okay, so once we send the actual base builder up, I'll just, let me make a reminder to myself. So once I send the actual base builder up to red, I'll put 5,000 iron in there. Okay, me is good there. All right. Now let's go.
10,
We'll be able to upgrade these
8, 7, 6,
His
5, 4,
venom boosters
3,
were
2,
in,
1. Lift off.
and we have more than enough landing pads for them. Alright, that space shuttle will head to its location. So you know what? Let's just get these done now. It's funny how they just automatically get back to the landing pad, so it's being sent to a warehouse. Alright, that looks good. Yeah, what's that uranium and fuel doing there? Wonder if we can make some use out of Skylab, since it is our abandoned space station. Okay, so one jump takes 100 uranium. So after this, we'll have 7 more jumps. And it seems that where we jump to, in terms of how close we are or which side, is a bit random too. So yeah, how you guys doing today? Right now it is 4:15, and it is Sunday, the 3rd of May. So yeah, it's almost. May the 4th be with you. And if you don't know what that means, that is a Star Wars reference. And I've been getting a bit interested in Star Wars, and to teach myself how to draw, I've been drawing some Star Wars related stuff. It's not direct characters from Star Wars like Obi-Wan, Qui-Gon, or my favorite Anakin. It's just like me as a Jedi. I guess I could post that in the community tab. Alright, I think it's clear that I need to change out the commando suits to regular suits. Otherwise, the radiation problem is going to be crazy. We've docked. So let's send all of these to the storage unit. And wait, storage. Move them all. Now let's double check that they're there. Where? Oh, the storage is the other one. Can we tidy these all? But it does seem we can move them. Nope, other way. Oh yeah, I guess to make things more interesting, I could tell you about what I did yesterday. Because I woke up around noon today, because I stayed up a bit late. So, me and my stepfather went to this really lovely pizza place near our house. And it was a small pizza place. It wasn't like Domino's. Was there anything? So yeah, they had pretty good pizza. My stepfather got pasta with chicken. I don't know what it was called, but he liked it. And I got a small personal pizza. And it was pretty good too. And we also got some garlic cheese bread, which was also delicious. So yeah, we'll definitely be going back there. Oh, so the amount of uranium used can sometimes vary between 50 and 100, I guess. I did see that on the wiki. I thought it would just like be a random amount, but I guess it's either 50 or 100, nothing in between. Anyway, this Delta Black is pretty cool. Hopefully next episode I'll have more energy. Maybe we could try out other games such as Lego Star Wars, as I played some time ago, and I'll try playing the free modes so I get better at the game. Alright, we have the landing pads available. Well, let's get Mia home before the radiation builds up too high. Then we could prepare the base builder. And I do know that if you do land on a planet, then there will already be some resources in the base builder, but I just want to make sure. There we go. Let's get Mia back to the pilot section. And I'll probably change all their suits off camera, so they have more radiation protection. Alright. So, a base builder. Alright, and let's get the crew in there already. So we're ready to go for the next episode. Tanya? Mia? Holly? And Sandy. Alright, Tanya? Mia? Holly? And Sandy? This is an excellent mission that you girls are going on. Alright. So of course we need to put 5,000 iron in there. Let me double check. Okay. Let's... You know what, because this is mostly only one way, and we're just going to leave the base builder on the planet, we could just keep it like that. But I guess we can reduce the weight a little bit. Plus, we're swimming in riches. Yeah, that is terrible. Alright, so the destination is going to be the home gate and save. But that will be for next episode. Alright, save it again. Alright, the crew will be ready for next episode. And I'll probably change the suits off camera anyways. Or, of course, we could, change them on red. So, like, we could go into the med bay and then quickly heal them up. And then send them to red to build the base and colonize it. So, yeah, guys, that's about it for this video. And hopefully, I'll be more energetic and less stressed for next episode. And maybe I'll sell all these because... Plus, we'll be swimming in riches. So, yeah, guys, that's about it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!